Halo teman-teman, kita menonton itu pro yang ini. Yang ini nih yang otak kita nontonin.
He would later be taken away to a psychiatric unit. Many viewers would be offered similar treatment, often being asked to illustrate what scared them and confronting it as a successful therapy. This young man began making his own model railway stories as a form of treatment. Soon many of these people would be allowed limited access to the outside world, even beginning to form social connections to people, and in some cases, form friendships.
After the Thomas incident became public, the tourist trade began to dry up. People stopped coming to Sodor for biofusion operations, and so there were massive layoffs on the railway itself.
Numerous attempts were made to salvage the tourist trade on Sodor. Finally, in a last-ditch attempt, the railway was promoted with an ill-judged celebrity endorsement.
Of the train.
But it wouldn't just be young people suffering. Many would suffer trauma in their own way, both human and biofused. With the documentary came the public outcry and the media's need for a scapegoat.
The Gates family were in hiding.
Do you want to apologise for this and you frankly you should know better than that?
Bloody hell. I was finally given a chance to tell my side of the story on national television. Tell people what actually happened and acquit myself in the eyes of the public.
Mr. Hartley, are you to blame for the events on Sodor Island?
Well, let me tell you, I am not.
I am totally to blame for what happened to Thomas and all his friends, and I do it again tomorrow.
Last time I go on Channel 4.
But the public outcry would bring an anonymous whistleblower out into the light. Someone who would reveal more facts about the events on Sodor Island, both before and after the Thomas incident.
I worked closely on the television series in the early 80s, so I was around the engines at all times. It's only now, after I can't make a difference to those engines' lives, that I've heroically decided to speak.
As the government finally relented and shut down the whole biofusion operation on Sodor, a tragic dilemma faced the scientists.
Some people are still in the biofusion process. Being in process is the last place anyone wants to be. They have to complete their procedures quickly, or they'd be left to die.
That meant turning them into the simplest form of life that existed.
Trucks, particularly the faceless ones, rarely had the brain capacity to retain long-term memory.
They were the lucky ones. I can't imagine a worse hell than being a truck. Fortunately, most of them didn't live long.
Biological organs exposure to the open world meant an increased risk of infection and slow, painful death. Fearing being shut away forever, some trains would seek opportunity elsewhere. Chris Duck Dixon and Oliver Surname's dream was to work on the famous Sodor Railway.
They were childhood friends who shared the same love of trains. They'd made a pact to become engines. Sadly, it came too late.
The ban on biofusion came into effect just after Oliver and Duck were looking forward to working on the railway.
When it looked as though they would
By the Japanese
When it looked as though they would be locked away forever, the Japan Railway Group offered them work on their railway.
Duck and Oliver jumped at the chance. The travel was paid for by the Japanese railway, and they couldn't wait to be there.
Unfortunately, arriving in Tokyo, Duck and Oliver were financed under Japanese law. They weren't recognised as human beings, and so had no rights at all. They would soon learn their true fate.
They already unfortunately enough for all this trap, which takes time to stick in 2 minutes.
Fitted with pneumatic joints, stabilisers and supports, they were ready for the main event.
Both knew this was
Couldn't ignore
had begun. The first task, one was an old age. His biggest dream was programming them.
And the instructions are removed. Biofuel stem cells. Annie Clarabella and Kevin Diesel had met as rail enthusiasts, fallen in love, and gotten married within weeks of meeting. The next step in their eyes was to become biofused.
It was the most romantic thing in their eyes. He would become an engine, she a coach, and they would ride the rails together. Kevin became his namesake, a sleek black diesel engine.
it was Annie's operation where things didn't go to plan.
As Annie's cells were being reprogrammed, they split in the early stages of the operation, and 2 coaches were created, although these twins were far from identical.
People started to notice just how many twins were being created on the island, but the questions were brushed off or ignored.
In an effort to deflect criticism, Annie and Clarabelle, the first 2 biofused coaches, were put into service straight away.
Everyone was very excited. No one seemed to ask about those luxurious, expensive pink leather furnishings. I don't even want to tell you what they found in the toilets.
Following this disaster, Annie and Clarabelle would be kept out of the public gaze. One would stay with her husband, the other sent away to hit logistics. Diesel was forced to make a heartbreaking choice. Which of these ladies to spend the rest of his life with her husband?
sadistic.
to be incredibly powerful.
The psychic links found in natural twins is preferably more powerful in biofuels vehicles. Of course, essentially,
Soldier could be bio
not just time.
to maintain the secrecy of these illegal experiments. The soldiers' faces would be covered up, so that the only giveaway was a cry of discomfort when a vehicle was damaged or a tank shell was fired. To assimilate,
Even experimenting with mirrors.
as well as mirror testing, work on twins would become more extreme, to test just how far the telekinetic link in biofused matter would go. For one set of twins, the link would go too far. Torture.
Started out introduced on so.
Now the steamy
They're at the turntable and play spin the engine.
This security footage, hidden by Sodor Research until now, shows Gordon desperately pretending he couldn't fit on the turntable. But James
I had nothing,
and the Steamies would go underground and bide their time.
and it would be fitting. And what can we do about any of it?
The protests aimed at the government. Unnecessary engines would be incinerated quickly and brutally.
As easy as signing a form, ticking a box, or waving a flag. The engines we knew and loved were murdered in the most efficient way possible.
We witnessed, except for one.
Forgotten by
As Clarabelle was disposed of, no one but
What's the matter?
What's happening?
Please, stay with me. Stay with me.
was the worst